My heart just jumped. Hands up! There's just a face poking out in between the branches of the tree.
And in Orlando, an inferno
I got it, baby! She can't drop that baby.
calls for a daring rescue.
Let go! Wait.
The baby is like almost hanging from one arm.
Come outside!
In Laramie County, Wyoming, is the state capital, Cheyenne. Former Marine Deputy Mills is on a stakeout, hunting a wanted man.
I've been trying to follow and track down Džejmsom Templtonon Džunior for approximately 18 months. He has an active warrant out of Colorado for failure to register as a sex offender, and he also has another warrant out of Colorado, which was kidnapping. He also has an active warrant out of Laramie County, Wyoming, which was strangulation of a household member.
Deputy Mills is outside what he believes is the suspect's address. And tonight, it's Halloween.
Saddle Ridge, it's a very affluent neighborhood. There's 100 kids trick-or-treating, which gave me kind of an opportunity to see if this suspect was home, if he would open his door to hand out candy, that sort of thing.
A few streets away, rookie Deputy Grove patrols with her field training officer, Detective Delcamp.
I had been a deputy in training for about 12 weeks. 12 weeks of training in the cop world is nothing. I mean, it's not even a baby cop at this point.
Chris asked if it would be okay if we could patrol through that neighborhood and hand out candy to people. I didn't have a problem with that. It's good community policing. It lets the public know we're out there.
I'm watching his house, just being patient. Suddenly, I can see him. He continues to open the door and hand out candy to kids that are going through the neighborhood. I know that Deputy Grove and Deputy Delcamp are close by. And so I decide to call for backup.
Deputy Grove knows Mike Mills well, as he is also one of her training officers.
He told us to set up surveillance at the north side of the back of the house.
With a history of violence and outstanding warrants for strangulation and kidnapping, officers must approach Templeton with extreme caution.
We were not going to make contact with the suspect until the streets were clear. You just have to be patient. We know where the person is. He's not going anywhere.
As the streets start to die down and empty, now my car is sticking out like a sore thumb. Džejmsom Templton starts coming outside the front door to look at my patrol vehicle and then run back inside. I make the decision I'm gonna go up to the front door and wait for the other officers to also put themselves in position before making contact. But as I got into that position, James comes out of the front door.
No, so Sheriff, Sheriff's Department, fuck! Fucking ass off me!
Mercy traffic on 139, road 6950.
Open the door now! Open the door now, James! Open the door!
We were pretty close, 8 to 10 feet away from each other. I do what I can to try and detain him, but he makes it back to the front door. So I place my foot inside of the door to keep it from closing.
We heard over the radio to step it up to the front door.
Usually when that happens, something bad's going on.
I'm in a poor position. I try and teach never stand in the front of a door because a lot of officers can get killed that way.
In law enforcement context, that's obviously the fatal funnel.
Open the door! Get out of here! We have a dog, you won't get bit! I have a fucking shotgun, you'll get shot! Open the door, James, now!
I know that he doesn't have a shotgun in his hand because his hands. I can see both of his hands wrapped around the door.
What's going on?
But the suspect isn't alone. His girlfriend is inside too.
You can hear the female on the other side of the door. I think she was kind of in shock.
James, you will be tased. You open this door right now. Get off me.
The situation's obviously escalating.
He's a weirdo. Open the door right now.
I arc my taser. It sends electricity across the front of your taser without actually shooting it towards somebody.
Open the door right now. Open the door right now. You need another body?
We like went from 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds.
Get the fuck off me. Open the door right now, James. You will be tased. Let's go. Get out, get out, get out. Get back, get back. Get out. Charlie 77, shots fired, shots fired. Get down, get down, get down. Oh, shit. Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Back! 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 Fuck!
Everything happened so fast. Deputy Delcamp was standing behind me as my FTO, still trying to walk me through what's going on.
That's my job as an infiltrating officer, to be there to observe and to see how she's going to respond to this high-stress situation.
Right now, James, you will be tased!
I suddenly feel the door release, and he runs towards the kitchen. I deployed my taser, but it didn't work.
With no hesitation, I run in after Deputy Mills. That is my partner. I am not going to let him go in alone.
I wanted to continue down the hall, but the female was behind the door. I didn't know if she was going to assist the suspect.
James Templeton is reaching to get something. I can see a pistol pointed at me.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
I make the decision to get out of the house, but Deputy Grove ran right past me. Now she's in there by herself.
I thought he said, "Get down." I was behind the sofa, and at this point, James Templeton is on the other side of the island. It kind of sunk in like, okay, things are going to go bad right now.
Get out!
I believe I fired 7 shots. He fell back into the kitchen. I didn't know how many times I had physically hit him at this point, but he's still shooting back.
I had complete tunnel vision. I was not even aware of what was going on.
Deputy Grove is now what we call condition black. Essentially, your brain has become overwhelmed with whatever situation you're in, but she is directly in the line of sight of Templeton. If I don't do something right now, she's going to get shot and killed.
Mike Mills' military training kicks in.
Essentially, you become the bullet sponge. And so I step in between Deputy Grove and where James Templeton's at in the kitchen.
Charlie 77, shots fired, shots fired.
He pokes his head up over the kitchen counter and shoots me center chest. I remember it hitting me like a ton of bricks. I fall backwards towards Deputy Grove. This is enough to bring her out of that condition black.
I thought to myself, like, I have to snap out of it. So I crawl around the back side of Deputy Mills.
Fuck! Get out! Get out! Go! Go!
I need to get out. But as I'm scrambling backward, I vividly remember getting shot in the left calf. It just felt like a hot iron going through my leg.
Fuck! Get out! Get out! Go! Go!
I had actually fired all of my rounds in the house. I start to reload my weapon. That's when I realized that my left arm is broken. That's probably some of the worst pain that I've ever felt in my life.
Get back, Charlie. Several shots.
Fuck! Oh, fuck, my arm.
I have a deputy shot. I have a deputy shot. Where you at? Where you at?
He jumped out and he caught me. Me.
It wasn't until we got out of the house when I realized Deputy Mills got shot.
I knew he had been shot. I didn't know how many times, but I knew he was conscious and awake.
How he got shot and I did not, I will never understand.
Backup is arriving, but Templeton is still a threat.
We didn't know how seriously injured the suspect was because he was shooting at us when we were running out of the house.
We still had a suspect who was armed and dangerous, and we had no idea where the suspect was.
So the immediate concerns were whether or not the suspect's going to come out. So Krista and I covered the door. Another deputy covered the back. So we had containment while Mike got aid.
See my left arm? I can't see it. I know I got hit here at least, and in my leg.
As I get back to my patrol vehicle with the sergeant that's showing up on scene, I asked him to apply a tourniquet to my left leg so as to prevent blood loss.
I don't know if my left arm's bleeding. I don't think it is. It's my leg.
You're good. Give me your leg.
Oh, fuck. I don't know where that one's at. Just go high.
I'm gonna go high.
Okay.
Eyes on that.
I didn't know how bad that wound was.
The suspect, James Templeton, is inside the house, condition unknown. But so is his girlfriend.
Map, come out of the house!
Deputy Delcamp tried getting the girlfriend to come outside. She refused. She stayed inside of the house. So obviously it's a very tense situation.
Right then, tactically, it potentially became a hostage situation with a barricaded suspect.
Go back to your house right now.
And we just waited for more officers to arrive and eventually SWAT.
As more units surround the property to contain Templeton, officers see signs of movement.
Contact at the back door with a female.
Okay, that's his girlfriend.
Eventually, the girlfriend does leave the house after the incident.
SWAT officers arrive on scene and search the property.
Sounds like dude left on foot.
They find Templeton deceased in the bathroom with a loaded gun.
He did not surrender. He essentially just sat in the bathroom waiting for other officers to come in, to ambush them, to kill them until he died of his injuries.
The extent of Mike Mills' own injuries becomes apparent.
Okay. Fuck.
He's got three, one in each leg, and one in the chest under the vest.
I'm trying to describe where the pain is. I'm trying to describe where my injuries are to the ambulance personnel.
He's got tourniquets on both legs. 2050 was the time. 1, 2, 3, go.
The bullet that had struck me in my left chest, and the concern there is that it might puncture a lung and give you what's called a sucking chest wound that would cause you to die very quickly. We had kind of came to the conclusion that that was not the case because my breathing was completely fine.
Grove, Delcamp. Pull back.
I remember the sergeant kind of doing a check on me and Deputy Delcamp to make sure that we weren't shot.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
You
I'm
good?
glad I got hit, but Mills took it.
66203.
I thought I got hit in my arm, but I'm good.
66.
And it kind of sunk in a little bit more of what had just happened.
Go ahead.
I had never gone through something like that, obviously, especially 12 weeks into training. So the adrenaline started to dump, and that's when the emotion came out. During training, they tell you about tunnel vision, and it's one of those things that you cannot control. I remember everything just slowing down. Everything was in slow motion. I could still see what was going on at this point, but sitting there thinking to myself for that split second of, this is where I die. Having that thought go through your mind is probably one of the worst feelings that I have ever experienced, especially being a parent. It was then when you kind of snap out of it and you do whatever you can to make it out alive at this point.
Deputy Mills' use of deadly force was deemed justified by authorities. This event is life-changing for all concerned. Due to his injuries, Mike Mills is forced to retire.
Leaving law enforcement was one of the hardest decisions that I had to make. It was hard to swallow that pill. But right now, over a year down the road, things are definitely looking better. I've been learning who I am now that I'm not a law enforcement officer anymore.
Get back, get back!
I mean, to this day, I don't know how I didn't get shot. But because of Mike, that didn't happen.
Just knowing that he took a bullet for me. Not one, but 3. So it was huge, and I will forever be grateful for him.